You ready?
Yeah. Swoosky the ball.
HB and Joe. Got a special guest with us today.
Hey, y'all. This is your effortlessly Erika.
This is Tales of a Hustler.
Whatever is what it is. Everywhere I'm at, you know I'm straight with that shit.
Another episode for y'all. How you been, eh? Good. I'm living. I feel y'all living too. Yeah, it's one of them. It's one of them joints I was waiting for. You know, I fuck with you. I fuck what you do. You already know. Vice versa. We had these conversations. Yeah, I fuck what you do. How everything going for you? Like as far as that, like. I think everything going great for me.
But first, you gotta tell people what you be.
Yeah, what you be doing. So just for the people out there, I know what you do. You know what they do.
I don't even know.
What do you think they think I be doing?
I don't know. Like.
Yeah, you make it clear. Yeah, I feel like I be doing a lot. Like I feel like I be doing a lot, and I be doing my best to figure it out. And I think I'm really open about my journey, and it be confusing people along the way because I'm not telling you before I do it. You just watching me as I do it. Absolutely. So right now, I'm just really on some like motivational and inspirational shit. See, that's why I needed this because I feel like the way you think is the way I think. That should be like right on point. Like right what she said is the same way how we carry our shit. Like we ain't for sure what we trying to do. We just doing this shit though. Yeah. And we figuring it out day by day and getting better as people day by day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like with entrepreneurship, you just kind of like be inspired on like what you're going through in life, on like your next business venture for real. Like, yeah, like you might go through a phase where you feel like talking. I want to do a podcast. Yeah. And you might go through a run. You might do 100 episodes, and you might go on to the next one. So it'd be like, I feel like that's overall what entrepreneurs are really good at, though, for real.
And I think that's what it is to live in the present. Because, like, every day you learn new information, and that might change who you are, you know? If you don't allow it to, you're going to stay in the same spot. Yeah. So you scared to move on from the podcasting, so you're not going to go do the next big thing. Fuck that. Whatever God put on your heart, you got to go for it. That's what I be.
That's why, like people might even see that when they be like, yo, what you mean is music, or you sell clothes, or you doing this, you're a podcaster. It'd be like, I'm not always so fixed on just doing clothes. I might want to jump out and do something else for real. I just use clothes as my platform for me to be able to even do any of that.
Like, so y'all basically say y'all ain't cool with labels. Like you ain't gotta label me as just like clothes. Right. I'm more than one thing. Right. But one time box me in. Right.
Like right now it's like I'm really a businessman for real. I'm like an entrepreneur. Before like a designer, before a manager, I'm like overall I love doing business. So it's like I said, clothes are my introduction to like any type of business for real. Oh yeah, I feel like I can take that and apply it to anything else I want to do for real.
And I can relate to that. I feel like there was a point where I was in a completely different line of work, and I started to have deep conversations with people, and that's what took me to speaking to people, you know, and being on panels. Like I was having parties, I was having a good time out every weekend, but I started being on the phone with my friends more, started being on the phone with their friends more. People start connecting me with people and wanting me to give them a word, teach them about a business, teach them about branding. After a while, I'm like, okay, I must know something, so I'm going to have to get mine, you know? Like,
let me ask you this question, because, like, I'll be going through this phase, too, but, like, people may see me do something, and then they come to me for the research, like, what's that job right there, like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it probably depends on the field, but I'm a connect at the end of the day. Like, one of the great things that I do is connect people to stuff. I am a resource. So I think it just depends on, like, what actually it is, like what the actual product is to connect them to the resource.
I be feeling like people feel like that geeky. Like sometimes I'm like, if you ever reach out to somebody looking for like answers or for them to do some work for you, gotta respect their hand. They'd be like, yo, I charge for this. Like people,
that's a given.
Yeah,
that's like, a given.
It'd be like people hit me up for like certain things. They're like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I work my ass off to get that resource. And it's like, some people I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. But some people that I don't really know, like, you just can't hit me up and ask me where you buy this from.
For me, it depends on the day. I think it depends on the middle of the day. If you worthy of the service, I think I be feeling like, man, I just need to give back, you know? Like, let me just do something for these people, whatever. Because really, people don't do nothing with free shit anyway. I'm going to give you all the gems for free. You're not going to value it anyway. There's a lot of free shit out there. I think people not taking it.
Some people ain't really good at more shit, though.
So, that's what I'm telling you. I'm cool with passing my shit down to somebody who going to do something with it, though. Like, if you ain't going to do nothing with it, bro, ain't no point in you keep pressing for the weed dude number. You ain't ready to do nothing with it, nigga. Now, if you gonna do something with it, now I'll give it to you type shit. Like, or he one of the ones,
or I know you really shaking and moving, and then just like like even with me when I go to certain people know that I'm really gonna use shit most of the time. So it'll be like, if it costs, I'm gonna pay the tab for it. So it'll be like, just have that same respect when you ever reach out to anybody for some resources. Some people might be like, yo, here, I don't even use it. And some people like, nah, this is my everyday. I'll fuck with you. Give me something, like, or cut me in, or just whatever.
I don't give a fuck no more. I didn't care. Like, I was charging you for my vendors. I was charging you for whatever. Like, and that's how I made my living. But now I just don't care. Yeah. I'm not gatekeeping no information. But if that's your line of business, then charge people for what you do. That's fine. I'm a consultant. I charge people to talk, but I don't mind giving you more information than what you pay for in that phone call. Yeah, so we both just be talking, but now I'm sending you links to stuff. I'm telling you how to get this from here. I'm telling you step by step how to move on. So I don't want to block nobody's blessings, because
and that should make you feel, that'd make you feel better. Just knowing that I helped somebody just get ahead type shit. You know what I'm saying? That should be a blessing in itself.
And right now in this stage in my life, like, those the people that's holding me down the most. Right. People that I helped 3 and 4 years ago just off the strength. They're the people that's advocating for me today. So I look at it like really building my brand, really building my community. I tell you everything I know. I don't care.
No, yeah, facts. But I feel like that with the clothes too. Like,
you don't tell me mad shit about clothes.
Nah, yeah, but that's we still and I think it's good thing to we like
random each other. We as random people. We ain't grow up with each other. You not my friends. Like, we're really strangers, and we connected on sharing resources.
Yeah. All right, well, it just be like I said, depending on what it is though. For like. It be just random people. Sometimes I give shit away all the time. I give hard enough shit away, but it be sometimes it be like, come on,
no, that's tough.
But I really feel like though with the clothes though, I always took pride in just like, it's the people that been supporting me for like a couple years now, and that like it's like, yo, you damn near brought into like a community for real. Like, I feel like I built a community full of people, and be like, yo, I ain't never know y'all, but now I know y'all. It's like, yo, I didn't bust moves with strangers for real.
It's been almost 10 years for you, so I think, like, it's time for you to start reflecting and really realizing the impression that you had, like, and really start recognizing that you really are somebody, because nobody around here had a clothing line. You know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't a thing. Like, nobody was trying to make graphic T-shirts. Like, that wasn't a thing. So you started a whole wave in itself, gave people a whole new light of how they can make money and feed their family. And did that for yourself. Like, that's major. We really rock about in your clothes. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I came through brochure earlier. I seen like 4 different HBN joints. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, like,
I don't be paying no mind till I really look. I'm like, damn, there's a lot of people wearing HBN.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I can scroll down my timeline and I'm going, I'm gonna catch some every time I see you.
YouTube, yo, man. But see, I remember one time I'm on YouTube. And it's Hit Boy and his dad, they both wearing my shit. I'm like, damn, that's heavy. I ain't even this shit, none of this shit. Like, that's heavy.
That's dope. Now, Wooski, I ain't surprised you doing the podcast, because you'll try some shit.
Yeah, that's one thing about Cuz.
I was like that from a kid, or you think at some point, like, you was like, I gotta start trying different shit to get out of this?
It's more so that I'm just trying to become better. I know it's more to me than just this. Like, it's more to me than just what I am. People think I'm the biggest, but I'm not even nowhere near there yet. Like, there's a lot more Wooski y'all already get, because there's a lot more to me than what people might think.
That's why I fuck with Cuz. I'm like, we just got up.
This is the best link up ever.
It really came from like my clothes though, for real. And when I saw, I'm like, bro, you gotta get on camera doing something. You take a picture, cause like, look at bro, like, nobody can't do it. Nobody can't figure out what
that's it. But Woo been different. Like, I remember a few years ago, Woo really started the car wash.
Yeah,
in the middle of the street.
That's far.
Like, that was crazy.
On my way there, I was just talking about that. What making me take this podcast so personal, and we got a food truck coming. That's, y'all stay tuned with that. We got that coming real soon. And we got a lot of stuff going on though. But what make me want to just keep doing it is just knowing that it's hella room to grow. Like, boy, I'm gonna keep growing. Fuck that. I'm gonna keep growing. And whatever I feel as though I'm gonna do it. I got the right. And then with bro, see, I fuck with bro, cause like, bro, with whatever, like, the niggas be need. I'm an alpha male, I'll lead the pack. But it's good when I'm giving an idea and bro, like, all right, come on, let's go, let's get it.
Yeah.
Ain't no negative. Like, I don't want to be around nobody when I blow the idea out. The first thing you got to say is something negative about it. What bro said, like,
I swear there's been a year since this nigga said this. Dad said, don't say nothing negative while I'm dreaming.
You know? Yeah,
cause I'm type of, like, every time I really get high off life, and it'd be like, I'm really like a dreamer, and then as I really gonna get the shit that I be wanting to do, like like I always was good at like if I got idea, it's nothing for me to bring something like right now. Like I want to have 10 people.
Let's take the post about that on social media today. That's a God-given gift that I have.
Yeah.
It's no idea you won't tell me that I can't bring to life. I can figure it out, get a strategy, and get it done in light year time. Like them for sure.
I feel like I'm real good at doing that for real. So it's like bro said, hey, let's do a podcast. I'm like, all right, like we could do it right now. We'll do it today for real.
Yeah.
Nothing to just like do certain shit. Cause like over the years of me just hustling and grinding and networking over the last 7 years, I met so many people that I could call this person like, yo, pull over fast. And we can make exchanges that make sense.
Yeah.
It's not always about money. Sometimes it's about just
say that all the time. Everything not always about money. It's a lot of relationship. Like you got like relationships means a whole lot in this world. Like just having a relationship with a motherfucker. It don't be about money sometimes, bro. I tell people this relationships sometimes can be bigger than money. Sometimes though.
yeah.
See, but it be two things happening. I think people do want to help. Like they really do want to help. But it's survival mode. So they need to pay their bills. You know? So like people always looking for the next opportunity to pay their bills, and they don't really see like it's just about the energy you put out into the world. You know? Like you can do this for free and leave out of there and find $500 on the floor. You'd be surprised.
Right. And it'd be on some shit like I always say our hustle united by nature, because it'd be like I feel like I said, I built a community of people that's like quote unquote surviving, but it'd be like what you doing represent what I'm doing, what you doing represent what I'm doing. It's a way for all of us to, all right, let's survive together real fast.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be heavy on that too. It'll be like
Hustler economics.
And I just feel like what we doing right here, like this right here could be major if it's gonna be a platform for somebody, you know. But we got to go outside the city to do shit like this. Like, you know, we got to go outside the city to go get to a major. We want this shit major platform to whatever you got going on. You can come here and talk about it. And this is like a platform from the city. Like, this is like from the city.
And we ain't no weirdos. Like,
and that part, that part, it was
so was low key. JT said, yo, shout out to a lot of people would say Philly. And it'd be like, yeah, it really can, you know, like Lil Boogie with another person that was like knew the area, was like, yo, shout out to Camden, what's up my Camden people, and not saying Philly, because it was a lot of people that be performing in the city and be like, yo, Philly was going on. I'm like, bro,
we not them, we different from them, we different from North Jersey people.
My last trip that I just came from, this was like the first time that like I didn't have to explain where I was from. I didn't have to say like I'm 10 minutes from what's the name? I'm an hour from.
That's usually all.
It was got me in my track. I said, bro, I know what Camden is. And I'm like, oh, that is heavy, because it's like, and they start telling me the shit they know about Camden, and people they saying like WAG and
they be knowing some of it.
It was like I'm out here like
I'll be getting that. I always had to explain like, I'm like 5 minutes away from Philly and shit. Like,
another time I was with Swiss Beats and shit. And everybody knows saying like, yeah, I'm Philly did it. I'm like, nah, I'm from Jersey. He like, what part of Jersey from? I'm like, Camden. Like, yeah, I know about Camden. Like, city man, we feel good. That is like, we ain't just we 5 minutes from Philly. We
Camden, but we solidified.
But what do y'all want to come from this podcast? Like, what do y'all think that y'all gonna be doing?
I want to shed light on the positivity that things that people be having going on. 'Cause people be really having positive things going on, but always get blurred out by some negative shit they might go on. Like, nah, we want it might be some negative shit that people might think about you. You know, we want to bring you out here to talk about the positive things you got going on, because can't nothing outshine the positive things you got going on. I don't give a fuck what other shit you got going on. This positive shit need to be seen, need to be heard, and we gonna be the platform to broadcast that shit.
Like, let's get some money too for like it is definitely a spot where just like I said, like this shit been around for a little minute now, and it's like I said, it's like real connections, and it's at a point where it's like, yo, I think we really got a real shot at like if people want to chase that industry dream or just chase like, you know, that world that little realm that we in. Like I said, I built enough connections to the point where like I'm comfortable enough to be like, yo, you can hit me up and we can make it up. Yeah, especially like to all like the upcoming artists and shit like that. It's like, yo, y'all don't got.
So you feel like you wouldn't on some manager shit?
I ain't even gonna say that because I ain't gonna stretch myself too wide. And it's like I do work.
I tell boy all the time. I said, "What you call like a manager?
Get more like a PR specialist."
Come get up with me and we go figure it out.
Like connect you and meet.
And it's like
a public relations specialist. They get you on the podcast. They get you in the videos with other people. You know, enough from a stand up.
Like some A&R work. Like a lot of that is executive producer, but it's just on the site time. Like a lot of the young artists and just like a lot of people like I didn't really help a lot of artists out there, and it's like, yo, even if we continually keep working or just even though I just like, yo, I just got up with y'all for a couple days and we ran around. People know what I put them around and stuff, and it just, yo, I want this platform to like, yo, I want to be the next person to go on that. I need the freestyle on there, like, especially if you got something good going, come on, like, yo, come chop your event out and just come chop it out. And nice thing for music, media, and just like, I don't know, whatever else comes.
How can we get here in these spaces? That's one question people always ask me. When they see me along with a famous person, they like, how the fuck do you get up in there?
Just knock on the door. Like, sometimes you gotta sneak in. Sometimes you get invited, but it's just like, go for it. Like, it's just like, you gotta go. Like, you know,
come, right, just try it, right? No, nothing come from not trying. Yeah.
Like, bro, we just drove to Atlanta again. We just drove.
Going at it. Let's go. Let's get it.
I don't know where we're about to stay right now. I just know it's about to be some people there. I got something that they might need. I got something that I know they gonna like. And my man, he rapping. Let's go for it.
Like, you ain't yo. That's all we need. Listen, we're just gonna go down there and wing it. I like that though.
Like, somebody, like, it'd be like, yo, it just be like, when you put yourself out there in a certain room, it be like, people already be looking at you like you got something going on for real. And that's like, it just be that. People always stop me like, yo, I like your hoodie, or I like that, or it just be like conversation. It's like, I busted up anybody. I be around the world for real. So it'll be like, I don't know, people for
I feel like having confidence in yourself is like having faith in God. Like, it's like the same thing, you know. So when you really know, like, I'm a good person, I'm live, I know what I'm talking about, I could be in any room, God gonna put you in that space.
That's what I'm trying to tell me. It'd be like, we already live in hood. It's like, it's dangerous everywhere you go. So it's like, oh, as well, yeah, like, might as well, like, some shit.
You know, I just put about every time I'll be having every time I'll be having to pull bro up, I know not like that though, because I'll be like, bro, because just still been building here. I be knowing though, like, you know, me being on my cues from the background I come from, bro come from a little different background, so it's like he like, come on, let's go, and I'm like, oh. Hold up, just not, let's play with the dog. You sitting there so tough. Of course, it's
like real niggas really be knowing real niggas. You know, like you really catch a vibe of somebody and be like, nah, yeah, I don't know clown shit.
And it's like, we never on no chasing nobody shit neither. Like, and shit, like, most of the people that we met and just like things we doing be just genuine shit. Like, yo, you want to jump on her? You want to do this? Or it talk to a crackhead if we feel like you cool.
Like, and I was playing shit. Our whole movement is really based on, come on, let's do it, bro. Like, don't overthink this shit. Let's just do it, bro. Like,
just try it.
Like, yeah, let's do it. And we've been moving like this for the past 2-3 months now. Like, all this shit they saying, all this shit they saying, this is all off just like, yo, come on, we get in the car. It was never times with dull moments when we in the car. Not doing that. It's ride around smoking. Ain't nobody doing that. We really want some. What's the next move? Cause it's going, you know,
how you navigate through like still being in the hood, still being here. How you motivate yourself every day.
That you gotta try to you gotta find the right people to be around. It's already hard to be around because there's a lot of fucked up people, but within these there's a few good motherfuckers. So you gotta pick the good people that's around and benefit off that, like the, you know, me, the fat cousins and the cakes in the world and all the. Keep all the good cuz around. I keep the good people around, so it's tight giving me the block the negative bullshit out or the negative people out. If I'm standing around all positive people who got something going on, or people who got goals and trying to reach there, and we all just mesh together type shit. Yeah. It's about all finding your crowd though, because that held me back a long time for being around fucked up intentional people, like people who got fucked up intentions, people who just trying to like not who just at the table with me, but not bringing nothing to the table. Like, nigga, I'm bringing the table, the chairs, the food, the tablecloth. Like, I just be needing people like around who just like, nigga, if we don't bring nothing, just like your work ethic or something, like, bro, like bringing, like that's bringing a lot right there. Like, you don't even know, like, all you can have nothing and just have a motor. Like, like I just want to work, nigga. Like that right there mean a whole lot type shit, bro. And it's just like it's just picking and choosing, finding people out of this negative ass world, in this negative ass city, about who is got a mind and who is actually doing something. Because it is people out there that's doing something. You gotta find who it is and keep them like in your circle and try to move like that.
For me, it'd be like, cause you know how it is. You be traveling and stuff, and then you come back to the hood and it'd be like, it's easy to get caught in like bad habits or stuff that remind you of trauma or just whatever it is. So for me, it'd be like, I just had to turn the hood into just my reality for it. It'd be like, it's really dope as hell to see like people wearing my clothes from 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I look at the hood different. I be looking at all the unique stuff. Like I link up with the people that might not seem like the coolest of people, but it's people that's really dope and shit in Camden for real. So I always look at it like that. It'd be people that's like real life like star status people. I'm like, yo, they famous in the hood for real. Like people probably don't pay attention to like that, but like I just look at the shit different for real.
I just stopped romanticizing our area. Yeah, like I used to feel like how you felt, and I think that kept me stagnant. Like being here, you know, like I thought it was cool that I was like so popular here. You know, if they have a party here, like the shit out here. I started being around motherfuckers. They got 2,500 people buying something from them. You know, like that shit don't have like bitter. So I'm just in a different space. Like I'm like, no, we really in the gutter. We really living up. That's crazy. And so I gotta get it the fuck up out of here, or what?
Yeah, so even for like that, it'd be like we just came back from the L-Star factory, so it's just like seeing that. I don't even like. I never even allow myself to feel like yo, I'm famous in Camden. I still come around. Like anybody can really get up with me, see me on any side. Like I was working at Cooper Hospital. You know what I'm saying? It was like I don't move like that. I move like I'm a regular person. But when I leave from out the city, I'm completely different. Cause it's like I'm already got that on Smash. It's like I'm trying to get y'all shit on Smash, and I'm trying to do this in this room. Like my last trip, I never felt so confident in like anything I did. Like just like even walking around, how I was talking to people, how I was introducing myself, and how I was leaving roads. Like I'm really a laid back shy.
I feel like you were way more outgoing than he was like 5 minutes ago.
Like it's crazy for me. Like me when I had in the video like 5 times, I'm like no bro, I'm keeping shy and stuff. It's like. I didn't been doing so much shit. It's like I can confidently like really speak this shit fluently. Yeah, I can do this shit in my eyes. So it's just like now it's just applying the work and just being able to. I got in that room one time. Let me do it 3 more times, 4 more times. Let me stay in contact with these people. Right. Let me make sure they know who I am next time I see them. Cause it's been times I've been around people that quote unquote can possibly change your life real fast. But it's like just because they got $1 million or whatever they got going on, don't mean they necessarily got to help the next person. I was like, how can I catch their attention with this ID or this packaging or this person's song for us? So it's like, it just helped me get on my game, or you gotta leave with the contacts. It's cool. And one time, Gate had told me this. He like, yo, you seen that nigga 3 times already? When you gonna get his number and bring him out? He like, you gonna keep taking pictures with him? And that shit woke me up. And he was like, the fuck being around him? How the fuck can I get money with him? Or like, you feel me? It made me, cause I didn't know how to like really get around things who were like what I was trying to get from him. Or people that rather have a purpose. He was like, man, I was like, man. Y'all regular, but I'm trying to shake them.
It's that every time, and that's how I figure out what my thing to ask for. Like I be making the connections. I be little like I'll be get little sis real quick. Like a lot of that with you. I like what you got going on. I be your little sis, whatever I could do to help you, I'll help you. But I ain't really figure out what to ask for. You know, I'm really on my ask. Like I got a lot of motherfuckers to ask for some shit, but I'm just holding out right now.
It's like who's somebody you look up to? That you like, that you'll be excited to meet.
Like I just met Sarah Jakes Roberts and was on her podcast, and I'm like extremely inspired by her.
Like the moment you got around her though, it was like you knew exactly what you wanted. It's like all right.
I don't know what he wants.
There's little times you meet. Like I met Wallow a couple times. And, like I still be. That's like somebody like I was really like.
You told me that other day.
Yeah, like I was excited to meet. It's like really phone. Anytime like people that just like Kodak, one of my favorite rappers. I don't know what I'm gonna say to her when I see him. Like yo, you my favorite rapper. And then what else? It's like your life don't change to do meet people. That's what I learned fast. It's like all right now. It's like you gotta know what you're doing in these rooms now.
It's about self. You gotta really know what you're trying to do. What is your goal here? And using the people around you to accomplish that goal.
Exactly.
And I think right now I'm in a really vulnerable space where I'm admitting to myself, I don't really know what the next big
and that's cool. Once you ask yourself that question, you start to find the answer. It's like, exactly. Why the fuck do I ended up in studios and stuff?
Yeah.
And I had to keep asking myself, and it was like, oh, I might be a manager, or I might even know her or something like that. And it's like, why the fuck I'm always talking to rappers and ended up, and then I, even one of my other friends is like a rapper. He had said something. He was like, bro, yeah, you cool, you genuine, and everybody knows you solid. But like, what you doing?
Yeah.
That shit woke me up again. Yeah. And it'd be like little moments like that. Like I've been in the studio with these niggas 1,000 times, and it'd be like, what the fuck I'm doing? I'm just here chilling. And it'd be like, that just woke me up to even start having, like, just doing different shit for them, taking it a little bit more serious and just thinking it, like, you know,
Yeah.
like you said, being a PR and all that.
And I think people need to be more comfortable with the self-discovery journey. You know, like, we are not raised into families that could pass stuff down for us, so we don't have an idea of, like, what we're supposed to do in our adult years.
Right.
And I think right now we are all really accepting and taking the opportunity to get to know ourselves and know what we're capable of. And it's looking different ways, you know, like, it's trying out different stuff.
It looked different for real.
It's getting into different stuff. And as you move on, God really just speak to him and be like,
I think that's exactly what I'm in. That's exactly where the phase I'm in right now too. Then, cause I'm just trying to figure something out. I want to figure shit out. Like, I want to figure shit out. I did the street shit. I feel like that shit. I feel like that, like, not pop. I feel like that shit come with ease. Like, I'm running shoulder around these niggas. So I'll hustle these niggas. These niggas always be like, what the fuck, this nigga. I'll hustle the shit out the other niggas. Now I don't want that shit. Like, it's easy. I ain't want that shit easy. I want to challenge myself. I want to challenge. And challenging myself is getting something. Yeah, it was really with that, the paperwork side of things, the banks and all that. That's what people don't talk about. Yeah. We come from not knowing what the fuck it is. There a lot of motherfuckers never even had a bank account. Like, good when you have a bank account, like
cash it.
Like, yeah, like never had an ID. Yeah, like, I want the paperwork side of things. This point in my life, I want to master that shit. I want to master the paperwork side of things and stop just doing shit half-ass on some nigga shit.
Yeah, you want to be a real citizen.
Yeah, I want to, like, I want to be I want to do everything. I want to pay taxes. I never want to pay taxes.
Everybody want to get the taxes, but that way if you broke, I want to be kind of broke. I want to be on some shit. But you said something that really spoke to me. Like, I'm realizing it really is easy to do the negative shit. You know, like, it really is. And I don't want to do that shit no more. I've even gotten other people to do the negative shit. You know, just brought them into it, asking niggas for money, moving about things this way. And I'm like, okay, I see people saying that I got influence. Well, let me try to get people to do something. So
when did you like speak on that a little bit too? Cause we really did just jump in the conversation. We want to let the people that do know your like you're saying, bitch, like, they probably never really get the action either. Like, what was that, like, that time frame for you when you learned that, like, damn, I got influence for
them parties? So thank you God, I had two homies that came to me, Kid and Tristan, and I trust them because I knew them since I was a kid, you know. And Camden, I don't really know nobody since I was a kid. My family was here, they would bring me out here, but I wasn't from here. I was from Pensacola. So I ain't really had nobody that ever came to me with an idea. Kip and them came to me, and I was like, okay, we gonna host these parties. Then I'm leaving a party with $4,000, $5,000, and all I did was post it on my page. I'm like, okay, we got something here. Something is going on. Right. And so I started testing out other stuff. I was buying the jewelry, reselling the jewelry. I'm like selling pudding, whatever I could think of to sell, because I know I got game. If I could get niggas to buy something that they could have got from other bitches for free, I'm getting niggas to buy that shit from me. So who else can I get to buy stuff from me? That's where my mind started to go. And when I'm selling out, my mind started drifting somewhere else, remembering that, wait, I actually started getting niggas to just give me money. I was just talking to them, hanging out with them. So how else can I make money outside of having a product to give people? And I learned about consulting. People really like to talk to me. People really like to learn from me. I know a lot of things, like what I know, and I can explain to you.
People will pay for that one, right?
So they'll pay for it. The first time I got on a call with somebody for 45 minutes for $50, I said, okay, bitches is going. So fuck that.
Yeah, I'm just bitter for real.
Before I actually started the calls where people were supposed to hop on a call me and talk to me about their business. Shit never went that way. They on the phone. They mom. Come out with. We not talking about that. So I start realizing kind of like the space that you in. Like, I'm in these rooms. I'm having these conversations. People want me to motivate them. People want me to give them some type of inspiration and just tell them they could do it, because that's all I'm doing on this phone at this point. And we got to the point where they paying me $150 to do that, like on the phone, just talk. So I started looking into my other skills, and that looked at like creative direction, you know, that looked like brand strategy. Like, I could really tell you how to run your business from the top to the bottom and how to connect it to people using a mission, you know? And that's how I make my living. So I really went from being a hustler, you know what I mean, to like being an entrepreneur.
Right.
And it was seamless because I just stayed open to stuff. But now I'm really feeling like I'm learning new things, you know, like I'm really in a space where I'm really connecting with God. I'm really understanding how important it is, like, to love yourself, to know yourself. So those are the messages that I want to share with people. But at first, I already know how to craft it to still make money from that. And now I'm learning, you know, how I want to present it to people to get paid for it.
That's a good job.
Yeah.
That's a good job.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm launching a group coaching cohort. So for 12 weeks, like, you're going to be able to be in group therapy, but we're going to have 2 licensed therapists on there with us.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
So again, back to that being the connector. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a skill that we have.
Right.
We're resourceful people, and we can bring people together. So I see a need for healing. I'm not certified to teach somebody how to heal.
Just aware that
But I know that people need it.
Right.
And I know I don't hire a therapist because I've been through therapy. So all I got to do is connect the pieces now.
Yeah, that's
I've been learning that from my girl. Been giving me that self healing. She been beating that shit in my head too.
Yeah.
Cause I be running around in my outfit, man, like all this shit on my back. Like, you gotta still know to,
stressed out.
yeah, you gotta know to take care of you. Cause I'm the one who I'm the engine of this shit. Like, I keep this shit rolling. So I gotta make sure that I'm 100% mentally, physically healthy, all that.
You don't even know you're stressed out for real.
Not even until you start taking care of yourself. Like, from the lifestyles that we from, you don't even know how stressed out you've been all your life until you start taking care of yourself. Then you start being like, damn, like, I feel relaxed. Like, I feel good today.
I remember like I don't really never get too sad or nothing like that. I always be like just like regular for the most part. When I was coming back from Spain, like, I was sad as shit. I'm like, yo, like, I don't know what I was feeling, but I just know that I was like feeling something I never really felt before. I'm like, I just left from seeing this beautiful place. It's my 6-year anniversary. I was just like real proud of myself, and it's like, no, I gotta keep experiencing stuff like that. And it was just a feeling I never felt before, and I was just like, I ain't know what the feeling I was feeling. I didn't know how to express it to nobody. I didn't even know how to like even take in what was going on for it. It was just, I know I had a moment though for a fact. Like, that shit was crazy.
I ain't never really know, like, how sad I was about my life until I was pregnant and, like, having my son. And when, like, thinking about being responsible for a person and providing them a life made me think about, like, what my life really been like all this time.
That's postpartum. That's what they call that.
Yeah, word up.
Shit real.
Word up. I started really getting stressed the fuck out. Like, this world is messed up, and you got to bring people into this shit. It's already hard to take care of yourself, man. You got to take care of other people.
Especially when you still learning.
So always depending on me.
Yeah, especially when you still learn how to take care of yourself. Like, even like,
I never taught us how to take care of
it's
ourselves
like
properly.
even now, like, I'm 26, and it's like, it be times I be catching myself like, yo, I don't know where the fuck I'm at, what I'm doing. I don't know how the fuck I got here, but I don't know what to do tomorrow.
So I try to practice on too. When we elaborate what you were saying, I try to practice on doing things that I never got. I try to do things that I never got. I try to practice on things that never happened to me. Like, just, bro, that shit means so much. Just talking to talking to. It just be conversation. So I can go in the house and it might be a little half-hour conversation where he might even be on the phone and half-ass conversation. But I'm just having a conversation. It was good, son. How was your day today? Everything good? Or stuff like that. Just conversations. That shit I never had. Just practicing on a lot of things that we never had and trying to make it normal and trying to make it regular at the end of the day. So my kids won't have to come on, won't be on no podcast one day talking about some, well, I ain't
Yeah, bro,
ain't mad all that, bro. Ain't really a lot of like 2 house parables. Like, that shit be like, I never really even paid attention to like how much like that shit really mattered until you get older. Like, it mean a lot seeing your mom and dad. Like, even if they don't live together, even if they in the same.
Of course, say that all the time. That shit mean a whole lot. Why with your mom and your dad in the same household? That shit hit different. Like,
You gotta respect adults as a whole. You see the 2 most important people to you respecting each other and operating.
So that part they gotta say, but I also not too much of the bad, but they gotta see when it ain't all good too. Cause they see that when it ain't all good, they know. Or even when mommy and dad ain't everything, they still gotta work together because they still gotta take care of us. Yeah. And it's just a team. It's like a team thing. Y'all watching it when everything not all, because everything not gonna be good. And I'm teaching my sons right now the adversity. Like, should be happening, and that shit fuck his momentum up. No, bro. Like, you gonna go through things. There's nothing gonna be smooth. Everything gonna be rocky. This is a shit called life. We ain't no instructions to this shit. You gotta be strong, bro. You gotta be strong. You can get through shit. So I'm teaching him that right now. He be getting discouraged a lot.
Today on the way here, I was thinking to myself, I had my son in the car, and my son just be singing and stuff all the time, right? So he be just singing, like, he did whatever. He make his own songs up. He making his own songs up. Yesterday we got my real pop guitar and started going ahead and stuff. Me knowing I'm coming on the podcast today, I'm like, damn, yo, you really gotta pour into your kids, get into their dreams as soon as you see it, you know? So I put a damn beat on for my son. I started rapping with that nigga. I said, yeah, so that's right. We start going there. Like, we buying them, all they done 130. Like, yeah, my mom was so pretty. Yeah. And I was at school. Yeah, and I look back at myself and say, damn, this is what you're to me.
Sometimes they be like,
This what you gotta do and around any kids, you know, even if they're not your kids, just really just pouring into them and giving them that little bit of attention. That shit really going a lot, right? Really going a long way.
I could be ripping and running. I know as long as I put a little time in, it could be the littlest shit. I know that shit mean a lot. Yeah. So I try to balance it too. So people don't talk about being an alpha, being the leader, and then still having to run. You got to run your household. That shit just a whole lot.
And when talk about it enough, you gotta be there for other people's kids. You know, when you really that alpha male of the family, you gotta be there for your family kids.
Absolutely. So everything it always lead back to you at the end of the day, because everything go through you. I'm talking about when somebody born, they coming to you. When somebody die, they coming to you.
Yeah.
Somebody late when they rent, they coming to you. Everything is just, and when you always, so people be saying that, I tell people all the time, people be saying they want money and they want to be like this alpha type person. That shit come with a lot. I'm just here to tell y'all that shit come with a whole lot. That shit come with a lot. You gotta be built for it.
Even with like my little brothers and my nephews and shit, anytime like they show any interest in anything, like I didn't put them to photo shoots. I didn't put my nephew in studio. I put my little brother in studio.
It's like whatever they like, attack that. Like whatever they like, give it to them.
I can do something like, hell yeah, we can go through there. And I remember one time we had the DJ in my store. We had the photographer. We had the studio. Bro shot video. He was just doing everything at once. I was like, yo, the world really like I remember they used to say that as a kid, like the world really yours. And I was like, you know, 26. I really think that I can. Like,
it's really true. And if you played that into a kid so young, just imagine things are so limitless now. You could become a star on YouTube, on TikTok, whatever, just being yourself. So you got no place to do it. I'm telling my little sister, you on TikTok scrolling all fucking day long. You better start doing some vlogs or something. Do something like
we got to know how monumental that shit is to our kids too, because I swear to God, all the shit my son know, that shit is off that phone. I ain't even like ready to pump like, oh, I'll be sitting there doing ABCs with him. Yeah. That nigga smart as hell. That nigga smart as hell, and that shit all off that motherfucking phone too. But you can't give him too much of that shit though.
Yeah.
Anybody can run there like that shit changed the world. Everybody got phone. I'm surprised, and he be doing shit. I'm like, I didn't teach him that. That shit's coming off that phone.
Yeah.
That nigga is.
Yeah. That's real shit.
That nigga like.
Do you feel like a certain level of responsibility for your nephews, like not just because they're your nephews, but like for other reasons too?
Yeah, for a fact. Even when like my little brothers, like one of my nephews, his dad passed, and my little brothers, they dad passed, and it's like it'd be that for me. It'd be like shit like them.
That's what I was
like. It'd be doing some type time like I know sometimes I'm like, all right, look, bro, you don't got no kids, like you don't got no kid.
Yeah.
But it'd be sometimes it'd be like, damn, like you feel me? You just want to do certain cool shit for them because it's like nobody else probably gonna do it. And it'd be times where like I wish I had like more uncles or like my dad in my life to do like. I mean, my dad is in my life, but you know, like that day-to-day action, like. I be just trying to like fill the little gaps of that shit, so it'd be like
I got 3 siblings, 14, 9, and 5 years old. I remember each of them ages and how I felt not having no mom and dad. So I be really like trying to step out, you know what I mean? And it's something about my blend and my mom.
Yourself like
it's just good to have somebody that you know you can like through and through. Like I think everybody should at least supposed to have like 1 or 2 people in their life.
Really
like,
your
I don't give a fuck what happened. That motherfucker always gonna be there for you. Like
I know these motherfuckers all about me. You like, hey, God, why it me like me?
I'm saying that because I know that's what you're trying to become. That thing in their life. Like I don't give a fuck what happened or what I am in my life. Or I know
ain't changed.
I know it's just gonna be there for me. I always call on shit.
Just somebody that like you know, like you know, if you ever run in the gym and like yo, because I got an idea. I think you feel me.
Yeah.
You need people like that in your life. Hell yeah, like there's been a couple people that believed in me and helped me out through my little journeys and stuff like that. And I ain't necessarily like always like oversee, but it's like I constantly show growth that I'm always doing the same thing. I'll never see me doing nothing outside of the shit that y'all ever helped me with for real.
Yeah.
And that person in my life, that's on in my life, bro. That nigga mean a lot to me, bro. Like that without even being said. Like he came around when my dad had just passed. So right when I'm jumping in, like Cuz taught me a lot, yo. Like what I love about Cuz the most is that he never tried to help. He never tried to like I feel like all the other OGs be trying to hold like niggas under them, like cuz would prepare me to grow. He still to me like, boy, you that nigga. I'm telling you that nigga. So just know. And now when shit be coming, probably be like, yeah, nigga, I've been told you was that nigga. Like that's what's come with this shit. But I owe a lot to cuz. I took my hat to cuz.
I feel like a lot of people owe a lot to him. Like he is one of the greatest mentors that ever walked through Camden. Like,
hell
he really knows some shit, and he really don't got no problem
I'm
sharing.
trying to think how I met bro for real. I don't even remember. I really don't remember how I met. I think I was just shaking the move and he let me use the spot for real.
That's his way.
Sometimes you need a nigga, but nigga.
We had a couple conversations. I know they all was brief and short, but he didn't let me use the building like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
It's like
it's positive. I only want that from it. No, it's positive.
Just always showed me love. I just remember him showing me love for real. He's solid for a fact.
He the one. I can't wait to watch your interview.
Yeah, he next too.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope. So I want to ask a question that closes this out. I want to know, like, what is the toughest thing y'all feel like y'all been through, and what did y'all do to get through it?
Damn.
That's how I get everybody. That's real shit right there. That's how I get everybody.
The toughest thing I've been through was growing, was learning to grow. Learning to grow up and be a man of priorities, cause that's when my whole shit changed. My whole momentum, like me and Chuck and Twani always was like the young boys that have like we always was like had something about us that like attracted people to us. But my life changed, my shit changed. It was hard too about just doing like the little bullshit. I was out all day smoking and not this bullshit, and ain't really had no purpose to life. Like once I grew up and knew I had to pay bills and I got these little niggas counting on me and shit, and my whole shit, that shit all just happened. That shit all just happened all at one time. Like, cause even when Chuck was just at his last little bit of time home, we wasn't all the way there. From the outside looking in, people would have thought that we was all the way there. We wasn't there though. When Cuz went away and I locked in like that, and then that's another thing. It took for shit to get taken away from me. Like big parts of me, like nigga, I lost. First we lost Kwani, then I went away for a little bit, then we lost Chuck to a big chunk of time, and that shit was that's a big part of me, and I had to reinvent myself and I had to figure this shit out. All right, motherfuckers banking on me type shit. I ain't ready to be no nigga that just fell off like or Cuz went away, so Cuz was everything only because of Cuz. Nah, nigga. Cause when niggas ain't never see with me, and cuz I always been a team nigga. I'll play it back. I don't give a fuck, cuz having them party and shit. His name. But I never care, cuz when we go to the table at the end of the night, we busting that shit down half. I don't care about that. I just want to win, cuz I never care about nobody being. But the not to get off track, mine is like really just the transition from being a boy to a man. From being a boy to a man, that's what people ain't gonna really speak about. Cause the fact of the matter is, it ain't too many men out here. That got to worry about bills and shit. And then I'm just working on being like a boss man. Cause I own everything I got. I'm a house I stay in. This shit we doing this shit and everything. I'm big on owning shit. I ain't gonna try to go through nobody to do shit. I'm big on owning shit. But the transition from a boy to a man, that was like the hardest part. And I got through it though. I got through it.
For me,
You did.
it's gonna get off topic a little bit. Like I'm still young as shit for real. Like, I'm only 26, and it's like I'm still going through it. But for me, I'm gonna say like just every day. Like I'm starting to pay attention to just like it's not about like 10 years from now. It is, but it's just what you it's about your day to day. Like like a little one every day is about the stuff that you do that's going to get you to the future for real. It's not about always just getting your $1 million. It's like the $1 million already there, but you can't make it in a day. It's like somebody told me like, bro, you really can't do nothing outside of what you're doing. You on God timing right now, and they're just like, he told me that it's just like for the last couple months to like the last year, like every day really been significant and just like special to me, and it's just like I never get too down on just any situation or just whatever, because it's like once you get through it, it's like yo, that wasn't even the biggest shit. It's like your first heartbreak. It's like they ain't shit gonna be compared with. It's later down the line, and y'all got 30 years in or 40 years into something crazy. I mean, like it's just busting the road for real.
Yeah.
It's about just getting through the day for real. Like tomorrow will be tough, but you get through it.
I'm finally in a space where I feel like that, but I feel like it took a lot to get here. You know, like I had to get myself into some deep shit for me to really realize, like, you know what, like stuff is going to happen, shit going to come back. It's all divine. Like God is always just trying to teach you something, man. Your day is coming, but it's the day He called for. It's not what you want. You know, you could put in all the work you want today. If He don't want it today, it's not gonna happen today.
Right.
So I'm really just learning to just be present and enjoy the day, appreciate the day, seize the moment.
Because everybody want the $1 million. They don't know, like, you always gonna have bills. If you get $1 million, you gonna have more bills than what you got now. So it's like you got like that was my hardest thing. Like learning that I gotta prepare for when what's really what I really, you feel me? Like just preparing for that for real.
And that's something that I was taught to pray for, like to be prepared for what's to come for me. Because you could get $1 million and fuck it up. You know, how many people we've seen get $100,000, they hit the lottery, they get, you know what I mean, they get insurance money, all type of shit, and they blow it. So I really want God to make sure I'm prepared for when I receive all my blessings.
I damn near want to start doing a little. I want to go like, I want to do like some motivational shit too, cause I feel like I got a lot that the little niggas will listen to me. I want to tell these. I want to really speak to kids. I want to speak to younger kids coming up. Like, I want to make that like one some of the next things we do is like speak to the younger kids. I got a lot for them that I know they can take for what I'm got.
I love the kids, but I realized they really not my audience. Cause like I tried that early on in my entrepreneurial career, and I just don't know how to shape my language for children. You know, because my professionalism is so flexible. Like the customers that's coming out, that's just how I am. So I'm just not polished enough to be there yet. Right? But I do think it's very important for us to tap in with the kids and talk to them.
All right, so this is my last question. We can end it off like that. So right now you're a motivational speaker.
Right now I'm a transformation coach.
All right, so that's what you like on right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm on.
You
right
see
now.
yourself venturing off anywhere like the next, like
I feel like
what's next for you?
I feel like I'm gonna be doing it all. Like I'm gonna do everything that I want to do. I want to be like Oprah. You know what I mean? Like that's who I really want to be like. Like
Erika.
I want to be, you know what I mean? Like I want to be like Oprah. Like she's just Oprah. She's doing whatever she want to do. I want to have TV shows. I want to do like I want to make commercials.
Whatever she do is success.
It's Oprah shit, you know, like what she passionate about. So I just want to continue to do passion projects. Right now I'm about to do a church challenge, challenging people to try out different churches and see if they like it. You know what I mean? Like I'm just going with the wind and just trying whatever I want to do. But I definitely want to get into doing TV shows at some point in my life. I definitely want to have a real actual like TV show on TV. I want to have my own talk show on national TV. Like that's the type of shit. Like that's why I see my life going.
I can see you there too, like talk shows like shit, like where we're at.
I'm watching chicks like Jennifer Hudson, like you.
Jennifer Hudson, yeah.
Like I love you, but I'm definitely coming for you. I'm watching to see what I could do better, what I could offer the world, you know.
Carisha, please.
I loved Carisha, please. I thought that was fun. I thought that
I can see you in that space. I can see you in that space.
I know what I'm talking about.
I can see you in that space.
That's why I'm at with it.
Well, we appreciate you for coming out.
Absolutely. Well,
we got to run this going back too. We got to run this going back, definitely.
Yeah, we're going to look back a year from now and do it and then be like, all right, look at the shit you go.
We might be millionaires next week. You never know.
That's true. That's true.
Tomorrow.
All right, then.
Right.